Yes, my people, welcome back to another video, and welcome back today to the Liverpool ladies save here on Football Manager 26. Now, I do apologise that it has been a couple of days since the last episode. I have been ill with a sickness bug. I mean, throwing up, diarrhoea. So, playing Football Manager was not on my mind at all, and the thought of playing in front of a screen made me feel even more violently sick. So I took a couple of days off from recording. I had the videos I had pre-recorded already. I tried to spread them out, so thankfully we've not missed an upload daily, but we have of course missed a couple of uploads on the Glory Hunter Challenge and this. But we're back today for a double live com, where in today's video we play against Malmo in the Champions League, and we also play against Leicester, I believe it is. I'll have to check that. In fact, let's check it right now. Yep, we play against Leicester in the WSL as well. And since you were last here, where we lost against Everton in the opening game of the season, we have since played quite a few WSL games and one Champions League game as well. So we picked up a 2-1 home win, and we bounced back from that loss against Everton. Away win, at Villa Park. Roman Haug and Shelby McMahon, which thank you, Elray. You told me how to pronounce Shelby's name, Shelby McMahon. So Roman Haug and McMahon were the goals in that one. We then picked up a 3-1 win at home against the London City Lionesses. Kika Nazareth, Chantel Hagel and Lisa Dawn with the goals in that one. We did then unfortunately pick up a 3-1 loss at home to Arsenal. Just still not got that level to get above Arsenal as of yet. Holly McNamara getting our only goal of the game. Goals for Arsenal, Beth Mead, Victoria Pelova and Al Balera. It was then a 0-0 draw away at Chelsea at Stamford Bridge. Decent result there away to get a draw against Chelsea. We then picked up a 2-0 away win in our opening game of the Champions League this year, away in Benfica. Shelby McMahon and Holly McNamara with the goals in that one, the two Australian wingers. And then finally we picked up a 4-1 win away at Sunderland. Sam Stab and Holly McNamara getting a goal each, and Shelby McMahon getting herself a brace. Fantastic that Elray taught me how to say her name, because she has scored a lot of goals off camera. So that puts us in 5th place, 6 points off. Got a long way to try and catch up already this year, but hopefully we can. With us already playing Chelsea, Arsenal, we do have to play City and United soon after though. So our lineup today for this game against Malmo is as follows, as we are full strength. As we go with Tullis Joyce in goal, a back four of Ramirez, Lisa Dawn, Sams and Alejandra Bernabe, with Sam Stab playing in the 6. Kika Nazareth and Chantel Hagel round off the midfield 3, with the Australian duo of Holly McNamara and Shelby McMahon on either wings, and Sophie Roman Haug having a bit of a slow start to the season. Hopefully she can pick it up today. Leads the line for Liverpool. So let's get in and see if we can pick up a win at home against Malmo. Okay then. Malmo have gone for a 4-2-3-1 formation, as they've gone with Olsen in goal. A back four of Linwell, Warulf, Olander and Forsell, with midfield 2 of Hapter and Krusnell. Hagen and Linwell start on the wings with Olason, and then Woolmark leading the line for Malmo here today. A bit out of breath from talking. This fucking sickness bug makes you very, very weak. As you can see, we sit 7th in the league table so far. Only one game played, of course. as Roman Haug gets us underway for this game. It's good to be playing this save again. Not played it for a couple of days, as we are of course now season 3 in this save. As Ramirez to take the free kick for Liverpool. It falls to Nazareth at the edge of the box. Holly McNamara. Nazareth finding Ramirez, who then finds Holly McNamara. Holly McNamara cutting in and going for goal. And it's cleared to Leicester. Walmark finding Linwell. Ramirez does well, but the ref did fair play for playing advantage there, referee. Got to give credit where credit's due. And they did give advantage nicely there. It's Hapter finding Walmark in the middle. Forsell. What can she do with it? Cuts in. Can she find the back of the net? As it falls to Hagen. And Hagen puts Malmo 1-0 up. But the flag is up. Do we not have VAR in the Champions League? Really? I'm a bit surprised about that, but fair. Ramirez trying to find a first time delivery. It's cleared, but Sam Stab is there, who finds Bernabé. Finding Shelby McMahon. Bernabé into McMahon. Hagel to Holly McNamara. It falls to McMahon, and it's a good save from Olsen in the Malmo goal to turn that round the post. Ramirez into Holly McNamara. Nazareth over the top to Roman Haug. Sophie Roman Haug going back to Nazareth. Roman Haug pulls it across. And it's another Liverpool corner. Liverpool definitely the more dominant side here so far in this opening 35 minutes of this game. Holly McNamara with the corner for Liverpool. Defo a pen, surely. Is she giving it? Is the ref giving it? She has. Fantastic. Nazareth to take the penalty for Liverpool. Taking over duties from Marie Hobinger. She steps up. And it's a cool, calm penalty from Kika Nazareth to put Liverpool 1-0 up here. Just before the stroke of half time. In the Champions League. Kika Nazareth. She steps up. And she puts the keeper the wrong way. She sends the keeper to the shops. And we go into the break here at the St Helens Stadium. Liverpool 1, Malmo 0. Good to get ourselves the lead there. Just before half time as well. That is fantastic. Of course, we'll always take going 1-0 up before half time. Olander trying to go long, but Sams is there to win the header. Holly McNamara now into Roman Haug. Hagel, McNamara, Nazareth. Liverpool keeping the ball really well. Ramirez back to Nazareth, who then finds Hagel when it's off the post from Chantel Hagel. Trying to just get that second goal and double Liverpool's lead here. It's another corner for Liverpool. Holly McNamara to take yet again. It's a decent delivery, but it is saved by Olsen. Comfortable there for the goalkeeper. It's high and long, but Bernabé is going to win that header, it seems. Not been for a game that's had this many shots and we've battered them, to only be 1-0 up because of a penalty, not really too happy with that. So we're into the final 20 minutes now of normal time. Shelby McMahon. What can she do? Goes to Nazareth. Hagel. Into Bernabé. Bernabé driving down this left-hand side. It's a decent delivery. Holly McNamara to Roman Haug. And Sophie Roman Haug does double Liverpool's lead. She gets her first goal of the Champions League campaign this year. As she makes it Liverpool 2, Malmo 0. It's a really good ball in from Bernabé. And McNamara just heads it down. And Roman Haug reacts quickest and heads past Olsen into the empty Malmo net to make it Liverpool 2, Malmo 0. As we are now going to make some changes. We're going to bring Zagari on. Also going to bring Grace Fisk on. The good thing is that Zagari is now our backup winger. Fisk is now our backup right back. Quinn is now our backup defensive midfielder. So these people that were our starting people last year are now our backups. Which, like, obviously that's how it works, but it just means that our squad depth is a lot stronger as well. Not just our first team improving, but it means our squad depth's improving as well. Because it means that when we then have to bring a right back on for 20 minutes into the game, it's Grace Fisk, who we had no issue with starting the whole of last season. So, as Norby coming away with it now, Evans clears and finds Zagari, who plays a good ball through over the top to Sophie Roman Haug. And it's a fantastic finish from Roman Haug to make it Liverpool 3, Malmo 0. A really good ball from Zagari to find Roman Haug over the top. And Roman Haug back on form with a lovely finish into the bottom corner to make it Liverpool 3, Malmo 0. Malmo not really created anything at all this game, as it has been all Liverpool, as we come to the final couple of minutes of injury time now. Olsen goes short to Olander. Krusnell into Olaisen, who goes past Sam Stab, trying to find Norby, who finds Walmark, and Walmark hits the post. It's gone out for a Liverpool throw. Is that going to be the last chance of the game? It is, as it ends here at the St Helens Stadium. Liverpool 3, Malmo 0. Job done in the Champions League then. Attention now does turn to the WSL, where we take on Leicester. So, let's see how both teams will be lining up in the game between Liverpool and Leicester at the St Helens Stadium. Okay then, the lineups for this Liverpool versus Leicester game. We did do a live com on this last season as well, actually, and we drew 2-2 away, I do believe. So your Liverpool lineup has one change from the win against Malmo, as we go with Tullis Joyce in goal, a back four of Emma Ramirez, Dawn, Emily Sams and Bernabé, a midfield three of Sam Stab, Chantel Hagel and Kika Nazareth. Holly McNamara starts on the right. Zagari comes in for the injured Shelby McMahon, and Sophie Roman Haug off the back of her 2 goals from last game leads the line for Liverpool. Your Leicester lineup then is a 4-3-3 formation, as they go with Leitzig in goal, a back four of Collett, Slovic, Heatley and Lopez, with midfield 3 of Sam Tierney, Pelgander and Felde, Amy Gallagher on the right, Mia McCauley on the left, and Mukon leads the line for Leicester here today. God, I really struggle speaking. As Roman Haug gets us underway for this WSL game. I'm really struggling like fucking talking and going over the lineups. Is this at Anfield? No, it's at the St Helens Stadium, but for some reason it just looks like a much bigger St Helens Stadium compared to normal. Leipzig then, with the goal kick for Leicester, the first highlight of the game. Goes long, but Dawn is there and wins the header fantastically. Holly McNamara finding Roman Haug, who finds Zagari. And Nuria Zagari, back in the starting 11 once again, gets the opening goal for Liverpool here today. Holly McNamara with a really nice ball. It's a really nice run from Roman Haug as well. And a perfect cross and a perfect finish from Zagari to make it 1-0. A fantastic start to the game to get an opening goal in the first 10 minutes. And this is what I was saying in the last game. Having someone like Zagari as your backup winger. Your winger gets injured and you've got someone of Zagari's quality to come in. It's brilliant. Sam Stab with a corner and Roman Haug playing 1-2 with herself there. A fantastic 1-2 off the post. And she gets the second goal in 5 minutes for Liverpool. Sam Stab with a great corner. Roman Haug heads it onto the post so powerfully it comes straight back to her. And she taps home to make it Liverpool 2, Leicester City 0. And Liverpool are 2-0 up in the first 12 minutes in this game. This is exactly the performance we needed in the WSL to try and build momentum and get ourselves back close to Chelsea, City and Arsenal and United and etc, etc. Macaulay now trying to find the run of Mukon, but Dawn heads away, but only as far as Macaulay, who's still going here and goes for goal, and it's well over from Mia Macaulay. I have a feeling she's like a wonder kid. Yeah, she's 21. She's actually pretty decent, to be fair, Mia Macaulay. Bought for 30,000 from Rangers. She had a fantastic year before Leicester bought her. Not surprised Leicester bought her though, off the back of that season. Zagari finding Ramirez, back to Zagari. Into Ramirez yet again. Stab finding Hagel, who finds Bernabe. Alejandra Bernabe beats her woman easily and pulls it across. And Sophie Roman Haug back in the goals. 2 in the Champions League midweek against Malmo. And she has 2 in the opening 35 minutes here against Leicester as well. Alejandra Bernabe does really well to pull it across, and it's a fantastic finish from the Talisman. I don't know why it does this. Tullis Joyce goes long looking for Zagari, who heads on, and Collett now in to Heatley, who finds Lopez into Mia Macaulay, who finds Mukon. What is that positioning? That is the weirdest thing I've ever seen in my life. This whole bit of the goal was open. Mia Macaulay then with the corner for Leicester. As Tullis Joyce does really well to come out and claim that there. She looks like an absolute giant compared to the rest of my team. Tullis Joyce throws out to Alejandra Bernabe. Can Zagari make a run for her? She does. And Bernabe finds her, who pulls it across, and Sophie Roman Haug with a first half hat-trick for Liverpool. She is back in the goals. Alejandra Bernabe with a great ball through to Zagari. And Zagari pulls it across to Roman Haug. And Roman Haug taps home to make it Liverpool 4, Leicester 0. Fantastic performance in this first half from Zagari. And of course, Roman Haug. Roman Haug playing with confidence now. She's busting out fucking Rabonas. You're going to give me a Rabona if you carry on. Bernabé. Alejandra Bernabé makes it 5. And Roman Haug gets her second assist of the game. I believe that is now 5 goal involvements this game. So Alejandra Bernabé does fantastically. She cuts in, gets it back on her left foot, and a fantastic finish into the top corner to make it Liverpool 5, Leicester City 0. What a first half performance that is. Sophie Roman Haug with 3 goals and 2 assists in the opening 45 minutes. And unfortunately for Leicester City, they've still got another 45 minutes to go. You've got to feel bad for them having to go through this yet again. Pelgander does well there and finds Gallagher. Pelgander finding Mukon, who is through, and it's just over from the French woman. Well, I guess you can call her a Frenchman still, but we'll call her a French woman just for safety. Dawn goes back to Tullis Joyce. Lisa Dawn finding Chantel Hagel. Zagari now finding Holly McNamara out on this right hand side. Holly McNamara beats her woman with ease, cutting in, and it falls to Roman Haug, who looking for her 4th goal of the game. Can't find it, unfortunately for him. Bernabé now going back to Zagari. Pelgander driving away and finding Gallagher down on this right hand side for Leicester. She pulls it back to Pelgander and it's just over from the Leicester City woman. Leicester definitely coming back into the game here in this opening 20 minutes of the second half. As Leicester City, where are Leicester in the league? We're not going to find out yet. Medina finding Tierney, who finds Mukon. Can Mukon pull it across maybe? Opts to cut inside instead and goes back to Medina and it falls to Mukon. And Naomi Mukon makes it Leicester 5. No, it doesn't. Makes it Liverpool 5, Leicester 1. Leicester do get a goal back. I'm sure the away travelling fans will be pleased with that. It's a good finish from the French woman. She is French, isn't she? Yeah, sound. Just to make sure. Where are Leicester? To be fair, they are 10th. They're not even doing like that badly, really. Anyway, let's make ourselves some changes. We'll bring McNamara on, or off, sorry, for Gonzalez. We'll bring Zagari off for Cornelia Capox. Bernabé can come off for Gemma Evans. Grace Fisk on for Ramirez. And our final substitution will be Lisa Dawn off for Kathleen. As we're into the final 10 or so minutes now of normal time. Mia Macaulay with the corner for Leicester. It's a weird delivery as Gemma Evans heads away, but only as far as Pelgander, who then finds Medina, who pulls it across. Cornelia Capox then goes back to Sams, who switches lovely and beautifully to Grace Fisk. And for some reason, we had to watch that. Not too sure why. Gemma Evans then with the throw for Liverpool. Throws to Hagel. Chantel Hagel goes to Kiki Nazareth, and it's off the top of the crossbar. Erica Gonzalez now to Fisk as it falls to Felde, who clears. But Emily Sams is there to head back and keep this pressure on for Liverpool. but Pelgander gives away a silly free kick there. And it is a free kick for Liverpool in dangerous territory. Sam Stab goes short. Emily Sams out to Hagel, finding Gemma Evans, who finds Roman Haug into Cornelia Caparks, and it's off the top of the crossbar again. Liverpool hitting the woodwork twice in the space of as many minutes. Leicester going long for Leicester. How is this highlight still going on? Star over, looking for the run of Goodwin, but it goes out. I feel like they've broken the highlights on this game a little bit. I feel like they don't have an ending. I don't know if anyone else has noticed that. Leave it in the comments if you have. But I feel like they've broken the highlights on Football Manager a little bit this year. Like the fact that is apparently that's a key highlight, and we've been watching it for about 3 minutes. Like, I'm not complaining because it's good for content, because it means that the games aren't just like 5 minutes long. But I feel like they are sometimes a little bit too long. As anyway, the game does end here at St Helens Stadium. Liverpool 5, Leicester City 1. Fantastic performance from Roman Haug there, as she was involved in every single and each and every goal there. So, where are we now going to pick up next episode from? Let's have a little look, shall we? I think we go here. Newcastle at home and Bayern Munich at home in the next episode. So, if you don't want to miss that video, then don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Turn on notifications so you are always notified when I upload a video. Don't forget to leave a comment down below. Any tips or tricks with the women's game on Football Manager 26. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you tomorrow for more Football Manager 26 content. I'll see you there. Thanks for watching, and peace.